team, today we are going to run over the push-up. Now push-up is an excellent exercise for your upper body, but it's one of the probably most commonly exercises that's done incorrectly. It actually uses quite a lot of joints and muscles, so there is a high risk of injury just because it's quite technical. It's one of those exercises we've probably heard about for years, but if we've never been shown how to do it correctly, we might be doing it wrong. So I really want I've added them in the programme this time around because I really want us to try and nail them, because like they're such a useful exercise. You can do them anywhere, you don't need any equipment, you just need your body. So let's start up with the setup, okay? If you have a mat, it's quite useful because it kind of helps with the hand positioning, but you might not have a mat. So I'll use the mat first just to show you. What you can do is pop thumbs on the mat and hands, fingertips just off the side of the mat. If you didn't have a mat there, you would say, right, okay, that's just roughly outside of my shoulders here. Most commonly, a mistake done is people go with their hands far too wide, which is going to cause their elbows to go out the way. See, like that? And up. Now this feels a whole lot easier, but it's because it's not actually hitting the muscles that I want to hit, which is chest, shoulders and triceps. So you maybe have heard of a tricep push-up as well. There's a few variations of push-ups, but the ones we'll talk about today is a tricep push-up. So that's when your hands are in line with your shoulders, nice and narrow, and it's going to hit mainly the back of the arm. So if I was doing my tricep push-up, I would be here. For your normal push-up, your hands are just a tiny bit wider than that. Look at the difference in that. Not much at all, but it is going to hit different muscles. From here, I'd much rather you get quality push-ups on your knees than half-arsed ones on your toes. So body weight is forward. From here, bending the elbows, lowering the chest down, pushing into the floor. I want you to pay attention to my elbows here. I'm tucking them in towards the body and up. If you've seen the bench press video, we spoke about the same thing. You don't want your elbows flaring out the way. Remember, they're on a sort of 45 degree, they're coming in the way. Rather than the shape T, I'm going to turn my back here. Think of that, right? That's like the shape of a letter T. Up and along. We don't want that. We want the shape of an arrow. Up and then down the sides. See that there? That's what you want. Now, these are still really quite difficult. Remember, you're pushing your body weight away from the floor. And as we spoke about in the bench press video, a lot of the time, you know, if we're first going into the gym, we might be a little bit nervous about bench press. It's actually easier than a push-up. But you've probably all done a push-up somewhere or another in the house, following an exercise DVD. But honestly, bench press is actually a little bit easier because pushing a 15 kilogram bar away from the body is much easier than pushing your body weight away from the floor. So don't worry if you can't do push-ups yet, we can absolutely build up to them. Here's some options if you do want to get better and you're thinking, how can I get better of these? Elevate your upper body. So if I put my hands on a ledge, like in this could be in the house, practice these in the house and send me and Nicole a wee video so we can help you. That's what we're here for. So hands are elevated. That way I'm lowering my chest, I'm not having to go all the way to the floor, but I'm still getting a good quality rep there, and I'm going to build up strength in my upper body. If that still feels a little bit uncomfortable and you're in the gym, a great option is your floor press. So grabbing a set of dumbbells, just like the dumbbell bench press, but it's on the floor. Your arms are doing the same motion, but you're just lying on your back. So let's get working on our push-ups. As I said, send us a wee video. That'll be a great starting point. We can help your technique, and you're going to progress and be a pro at push-ups.